May not even get anybody today, but we'll see. Yo, what is up? Got a little bit of stuff out today. Just got home from work, so just figured I'd try to sell some stuff today. If you're looking for anything in particular, let me know. Otherwise, right now I'm running just random V's and any higher end stuff. Let's see. I don't have it out right now, but I could look for higher end stuff. Anything higher end you're looking for? Or any tag teams or megas? Um, Only tag team I have is gonna be the tag team Alolan Muck, or and Muck, or the um. Let's see, I have one Mega Slowbro. Pheasantipity EX. I believe I just got them all stacked up right here. I gotta look real quick. I think I do have one Pheasantipity EX, but I believe it's Japanese. I got these just all laying out. Of course, some people are looking for in particular stuff that's not helpful. I don't know how to read Japanese, and I'm not familiar with Pheasantipity, but I believe isn't that Pheasantipity? Yeah, all I have is the Japanese one. But yeah, like I was saying, I do have the Alolan Muck and regular Muck tag team and Mega Slowbro. These are going to be the only two I have. I do have the Dragapult V. Of course, he's the shiny one right here. That shiny Dragapult. I don't have a set price on them. I just have them in the pile with the EXs and Vs, and I'm selling. Um, but if you're wanting them, that's I do have that right there. Okay. I guess you don't want them. You don't need them. That's fine. Let's get these scooted over. Set those there. So this is going to be a lot of cards there. Got these sitting there. That's a lot of vintage. Little trainer card. Little Sheldy. Kabutops and an Ekans. Got crazy glare going on. What is up with that? Oh god. These are just gonna be a pain in the arse today, aren't they? I bet you if I were to put these out, people would be like, yeah, I want them. Doo-doo. That Ekans, my boy. Ekans. Gosh. Looking for anything in particular, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm running basically random EXs. I got a lot of vintage right here on the side, a couple of ARs out there in the front. Um, got an M Keys hype out, Sabrina's Mr. Mime. If you're looking for anything in particular, just let me know. Mewtwo's. Um, let's see. No Greninja, I know. I know I don't have any Celebi. I don't have any Mew. I might have one Mew, but no Mewtwo's either. What is up, everybody? If you're looking for anything in particular, just let me know. I may have it, I may not. Otherwise, got miscellaneous EX cards. 3 of them for $2. If I have any in particular you want, I will pull them. Otherwise, they are just randos. Got some ARs out up front here. I got a lot of vintage right here. These 5 cards, basically $1 a card. Also got a couple other things as well. If you're looking for anything in particular, kind of Ekans. What is this Ekans? I just got this today. A little Ekans first edition, 56. If you're looking for anything in particular, let me know. Otherwise, everything that's out is what I got out right now. I have one tag team. Um, that's gonna be um the Muck and a Lowlawn Muck GX. Okay. Got a little Ekin boy. It's only a $2 card. Flaffy. Oh, Flaffy. Got a little Ekans. Throw them out there. People want the heat, but I don't want to sell my heat. I want to get my heat graded. Yo, what's good? If y'all are looking for anything in particular, let me know. Otherwise, I got three EXs for $2. See now, is this Muck? Slow Bros 8, the tag teams 11. I'll set that out there. I'll set that out there too. Try and get a little interest. Let's see. God, I really want my cars back from grading. Anybody's looking for anything in particular, let me know. I do have stuff in the shop as well. I do plan to add more. Um, so there's stuff out there. If you're interested in anything, I got 3 EX cards for $2. I got miscellaneous stuff in the back. I got 5 vintage cards over here under these few cards for $5. You got a tag team muck and a low lawn muck. You got a mega slow bro. Sabrina's Mr. Mime. MKey's hype. Random stuff out. If y'all are looking for anything in particular, I will try also to accommodate. If nobody even buys the mega or the tag team, I'm just gonna go ahead and get them graded. Like, why not? Dang. Oh, ouch. Yo, what is up? If you're looking for anything in particular, let me know. Okay, or not. Oh, it's just rough. It's rough, mate. It's rough. What's good, man? What's good? Just trying to get some people up in here. Seems like everybody that gets in here, they just like leave. Everybody's always asking for my mega and my tag team, but finally put it out and ain't nobody interested. Yep. They ask, they don't even get a price, but I pull it out, show them, and then they just leave. It's like I don't understand what they want from me. The tag team, I want to say, is about $10. Yeah, it's a nice card too. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I don't know. I have a lot more interest in it than it's worth sitting here just to say I have one because all I know is it's a hot card. That's why I even held on to it. At least one of the hotter cards. I know the last stream you were wanting Charmeleons, Charmanders, and Charizards. The Nine Tails, which I got that sent off, so that'll be getting to you. Um, I don't remember what else. Yeah, I remember there was a Charmander. I had a couple Charmanders, but they were reverse hollows or hollows, so they weren't anything special. But I would definitely, I'd like to get some more packs here soon of newer stuff. But I'd like to get some more stuff sold before I go buying. The Vaporeon, this one, I have that right now. That's just in my pile of EX cards. I don't have that one singly priced. I'll put three of the EXs together and throw that in there. Like if anybody comes along, I'll just pick that out and say if they want like that, or like if you wanted that, I just throw a random V or another EX in there, and then you get three for $2, which is a good deal. Because I know EXs are all pretty much $1 or $2 a piece. But yeah, well, that's a part of stuff that's out. So whatever is out is out. I know unless you're looking for something in particular, that's the only time I hold stuff. There was some sort of first edition you were looking for. I don't remember which one it was. Probably the first edition Charizard or Charmander. I do have some first edition stuff out now though. Being the Ekans, I do have a Neo Flaffy first edition out. And then the Sabrina's Mr. Mime first edition. Yeah. Meowth V, Zapdos. I've added a little bit to the pile. I start throwing in some of the V cards in there as well. But yeah, there was some, I forget which one it was, but you were looking for a first edition of something as well, yeah. I also have two evolution lines that are promos. Got the Lavatar, Tyranitar, and Pupitar, Slackoth, Vigoroth, and Slacking. These are promos. I like the way the hollows look on these because they're the cosmic hollows versus the basic. But I have three EXs for $2. Miscellaneous stuff out. Mega Slowbro, Muck and a Lowlon Muck GX. Or if anybody's looking for anything in particular. Okay. So you want the Vaporeon, the Zapdos, and then the Iron Thorns. Where'd that go? Oh, and then the Iron Thorns. So good old Vaporeon, Zapdos, and Iron Thorns for $2. All right, sounds good. And then, of course, like the other ones, I'll make sure to get those sent out. I'm telling you, I mean, it's a good deal. The EX cards are nice, especially like I said, throwing in some V cards in there as well. V cards are nice as well. Like the Archaludon. Somebody asked me about the Dragapult V earlier, and then I showed it to them. And I said, "You can get this card and two others for $2," and they just left. It's like I don't have it priced individually. Any other evolutions? Not in. Let's see, not in E. I don't think in well, not in any V cards or EXs. Now I do have one. I have a promo EV. I have two promo EVs. Of course, this is one of them. I know you said evolution, but I got that, and then I have a promo EV. If I can get to it. Open up my SPC real quick. I got the evolution and the EVEX. I was gonna sell this whole box. I got the sleeves, the little EV box or Poke box. It's got the game mat, and then the EVEX. I was gonna sell the whole box just to get rid of it because it's got stuff in there that people use. But I don't have any of the packs, so it's just the box minus the booster packs. um, Let's see. That's the EVEX 224, I believe. But that's the Japanese Terrestrial Festival. EVX EX 174. The Pokemon promo card. Just the card itself is going for 2022 ish. But doing the whole box, I'd probably do the whole box. I'd probably do for like $30. Like I said, that's none of the extra packs or anything. But I want to sell it with the box just because I already have one, and I'm gonna get the one graded. But yeah, it's just got all the stuff in it. And I want to keep it all together. I mean, I know the card alone's like 20, so you throw everything else in there, it's an extra $10, which I think it's more than that. But I've debated on selling just the card alone, but then I'd have a harder time selling the whole box. The card alone is what kind of gets people wanting it. I know. It's not well, and it's like it comes with the dice, the extra sleeves. It's the dice, the sleeve. I think it's dice, but I know it comes with the extra sleeves. It's everything else that comes in the box, which is that promo card, the gaming mat, everything like that, all the collector stuff. But oh yeah, what do you need? You know what you need. Maximum belt. That's one of these pink cards. I know you bought one of the crystals. I had one of the crystals out. Yeah. Yeah, because you bought that Max. Yeah, the it's like a megaphone. You talking about that one, the Prime Catcher? Yeah, because you just got that crystal the other day from me. Yeah, I got two of the prime catchers. I got the maximum belt right here. You got the crystal the other day, and then I have the maximum headset or the miracle headset as well. One of each. Are you saying you want one of each? Or are you just wanting the prime like for all? So you got the crystal, so now this is the miracle headset, the prime catcher, and the maximum belt. So you want those three. I know they're all about $2 a piece. I'd do these three for probably something like $4 for you if you want these three. Level X. Any level X. If I'm drawing a blank, if I have any, probably not. But I can double check. Mm, yeah, no level X's. Mid-era hollows like Rayquaza, Dialga, Palkia. Um, Mid-era, no. A lot of my stuff is gonna be either the vintage stuff or um gonna be the newer. So of course, like with the stuff like vintage wise that I have out right now, of course I have that Flaffy Ekans, the Sabrina's Mr. Mime. I had a few of these out earlier, these five here. Out right now. Let me look at what I got on vintage. Now are you wanting hollow vintage or just vintage in general or Okay. See, like I don't know if you're interested in what I got out right now. Let me get this pulled out. Like a lot of my Pheasantipity EX. I have Pheasantipity EX, but it's gonna be Japanese. I have a bunch of different any vintage you're looking for in particular, like any in particular cards. I got a lot of fossil and jungle cards. Venonat, Beedrill, Staryu, Goldeen, Psyduck, stuff like that. War Turtle, Meowth. Ooh, that was crazy right there. All sorts of different vintage stuff. Singles. I got a few pages, but I'm filling up a lot of my stuff. So Ethan's Pincer. That's pretty much it on the vintage stuff. Um, I do have a few higher end vintage, but I'm gonna get that graded first. Oop, now everything's all crazy. So Gengars, Mimikyus, or Lapras. Um, I know somebody was asking for the Dippity. No Gengars, Mimikyus, or Lapras, unfortunately. Um, Trent, for these three, I saw you in there. Um, I know you were wanting those. I was gonna do $4 for those three. Yeah, absolutely. Um, as far as selling all of them, like all the vintage together, like pulling everything out, I don't even know how many there is in there. Yeah, I'll hold these. Oh, we'll set these back over here. Oh, don't you fall on, bitch. Yo, what is up? 3X cards for $2 for the for the binder. Uh, Heck, I don't know. I ain't ever priced up that binder. It's just full of a bunch of different stuff. I'm trying to even think. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. So that binder's got regular cards, energies, and whatever the freaking unlock card or whatever that online BS. Um, with a bunch of nice cards in there, bunch of duplicates, old stuff, new stuff. Trying to think. I don't even know what I would do on that, if I'm honest. Just because that binder in particular has got a mix of vintage and new stuff, and I haven't actually went through it. I just threw a bunch of stuff in there. Now you got me thinking. Do I have any KFC or Toys R Us stamped promos? I unfortunately do not. All right. Welcome back, friend. People coming in here asking for some random stuff, and it's like, I don't know. I've never priced a binder before because this is my singles binder, so it's like, So you want those three trainer cards, right? These three: Miracle Headset, Prime Catcher, and the Maximum Belt. Yeah, he's trying to buy my binder. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I don't have the binder priced to sell, so it's like I don't even know what I would sell it for, even if I did have it priced to sell. I'll do that for $4. One of these. And I know I do have the shipping set a little higher on these. And that's just because I'm doing three at a time. And I want to get them shipped out better for you versus just in an envelope like I did yesterday on those ones. I'm still trying to get the shipping figured out on here. But we'll get this up for you. I'll do those three for $4. Yeah, I'll that's what I'm gonna do right now. So that's what I'm doing right now, man. It's like all or nothing right now. But I do like it selling on here because um you get so many different stuff. Like people asking for stuff. So headsets off the store. I'll add that in there with your stuff. The Miracle Headset, Prime Catcher, Maximum Melt. You got your Iron Thorn, Zapdos, and Vaporeon sitting over there. Yeah, like people trying to buy my binder, which I try to sell bulk, but when I try to sell bulk, nobody's interested in it. So it's like, see, but like I try to cut people good deals, you know. Like those were $2 a piece. I gave basically two of them to you and gave the third one for free. I mean, that's I looked them up. They're all, for the most part, they're all $2 to $3 a piece. I do have some Pokeball cards that I've been trying to sell, but when those are up, nobody's worried about those either. I would like to sell my Suking. I have the Suking Master Ball in there. All right. Well, like I said, I got the one thing shipped out, and then tomorrow I will ship out the rest of these. So when I get more stuff, hopefully I'll be able to get more for you if you whatever you want. But you have a good night. Glad you were at least able to make it to this stream. If anybody's looking for anything in particular, let me know. God, every time I touch these, they're all falling. Got that little my cargo sitting over there. That derpy snail. 70 for the binder. Oof. That is now question. I haven't sold my binder. I haven't sold a binder before. Would I be taking all these out of the sleeves or just putting this in a box and just shipping it? Like that's the real question. I'd have to figure out how to ship that. Gotcha. Um, Give me 2 seconds. I'm definitely considering that now because I don't know how serious people are about that. But considering that you seem very serious about it. Um, Now I do have a bunch of stuff, newer, older. I don't think any of these have been damaged. Um, I know that Mew in there's definitely it's not a hollow Mew, but let me analyze what's in here. I know what's in here, but I ain't trying to be rude. There's even a bunch of shit in the back. Mm, yeah, no hollows. It's just vintage. I know the market's there. Let's see. Shit. I don't think you want any Star Wars cards. So I'm snagging the Star Wars cards. But I may just give them to you anyways, because I don't want them either. And Faros. Um, I don't think I have any Ampharos, no, unfortunately. Let's see. I'm just taking the empty pages out of this. Sorry. so I can use these empty pages in other binders. Okay. So for the 70, I think I could do that with this. Yeah, I got so of course we got the Weezings, the two Magmars, Vulpix, Charmanders, Rapidash, Ghastly, Diglett. Um, that page doesn't really have any. That got the Abra in there, the Kadabra. It's just a really mixed book. That's why I was like, that Electabuzz, Drowsy, Rhydon, the Dratini, Eevee, Licky Tongue, Pikachu, Judrio, Fearow, Pikachu, Seadra. Of course, we do have the evolution there of Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Dark Slowbro, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Primate. I mean, there's a good amount in there. Bunch of different stuff on that. Any full art trainers? Yes. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just showing this Mr. Boone here real quick. What's kind of in here? Yeah, it's a bunch of. This has been a big mixed book, and of course, when I was a kid, this was a bunch of stuff. The vintage wasn't as much mine. I got that from somebody else, but even as nothing too crazy. Even some of my newer stuff that I started throwing in there. But yeah, I'll try my best to get it all taped up and sealed up, however I can. Really. Um, yeah. So stay with me, Boone. Let me see if I got any full arts for this guy. I know I have the M Keys hype right here, and I know I'm making a mess out of this stuff. Um, I do have the M keys hype right there. I do have a few others. If I can find them. I do have a Paldean student. I got an Ortega. That's about it for the full arts. And then, of course, the Drayton. All right. Well, if you want that binder, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I try to get stuff through here pretty often, different stuff. So make sure to keep checking back. Yeah. So, Boone, give me 2 seconds and I'll run this for you. This binder. I need to get a weight on it so I can, because I don't know how much this weighs. And my scale isn't right here with me. So I'll be right back. All right. Hopefully you're still here, Boone. I know you're sitting there in the shadows. Okay, he is here. And how much did you say? What was it, like 75? Something like that? What was it? 70? Sounds good. Binder. There we go. Awesome. Sounds good. I will make sure I get that shipped out to you. Absolutely. I'm gonna take my time. I'll have to go through and tape it all up real well and everything, and um, I'll throw some extra stuff in there too towards the back. So, but I appreciate it. Absolutely. I hope you enjoy it because otherwise it will just sit around and I would try to pick it to death on little things here and there that people may want. And I'd rather somebody just sit there. Think of me, man, when you go through it. It was about my childhood. Absolutely. We're just sitting here chilling now. It's about the time everything starts slowing down. Ooh, I'm freaking out. That's the most I've sold, like, I think, ever now. Sad because I sold a binder, some other cards. Dang it. Oh, Hunter Pig. What up? I look like a wreck right now because I just went through selling some stuff. If you're looking for anything in particular, let me know. Getting these cards ready for Trent because he bought the headset and the EXs. I never expected that. The luck is up, boys. The luck is up. So these will all be. Yep, we're about dying out now. Ain't had nobody.